Hey everyone, Pastor Tim here with this week's update for Mercy Church. I'm out in my truck and trying to stay out of the wind and the rain. Hopefully you are staying safe and dry today as well. As always, if you want to get in touch with us, our email is info@mercychurchnh.com. So every week we talk about loving God, loving others, and making disciples. This week when it comes to loving God, I want to encourage you to get plugged into a small group in the new year if you're not already involved in a small group. So if you are involved in a small group and have been, you're going to plug back into that same group in January. If you haven't been involved in a small group, email us, info@mercychurchnh.com. We want to get you plugged into a small group. This is a great way to grow in community and to grow your relationship with God. Studying, being in prayer together, encouraging one another, just spending time with other people who are desiring to grow in their faith as well. So that's loving God. When it comes to loving others, I want to remind you that the Christmas Eve services coming up at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve. We will be collecting snacks for the schools again. So if you had a chance or didn't have a chance to bring them in this past Sunday, we will be collecting things like individual bags of chips, goldfish, granola bars, kind bars, things like that. So if you have any that you'd like to bring in, we will be collecting them this upcoming Christmas Eve service. And speaking of Christmas Eve service, that's a great way to help make disciples, to help grow people in their faith, invite people to come to engage in their relationship with Jesus. I want to encourage you to invite people to come to Christmas Eve service, 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve day. No Sunday services that morning, which is a Sunday, which is also Christmas Eve day. So again, no Sunday services that morning, but Christmas Eve services, 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Usually, the worst thing that happens if people are invited to a Christmas Eve service and they don't want to go is they say, no, I don't want to go. So I would just encourage you, take a step of faith, invite somebody, say, hey, we'd love to have you join us. Maybe it's a family member, a friend, maybe it's somebody in town. Invite them to come to one of our Christmas Eve services. This could be something that shapes and shifts their entire spiritual life, and you could play a role in that. All right. Blessings to you. Hope you guys are doing well. We'll see you soon. Take care.